guys, Pulkit this side from Gadget Generations, and today I'm going to talk about the latest collab by Gizaudio along with the Dunu X Gizaudio DaVinci. It's a beautifully built pair that houses a multi-driver hybrid configuration featuring 2 dynamic drivers and 4 balanced armature drivers, and it is retailing for $299 available on HiFi Go. I have actually tried the final prototype for the DaVinci when I visited CanJam Singapore this year, and I also met Timmy as well. When I listened to the DaVinci, I was absolutely stunned because this is actually the third collab by Timmy from Gizaudio. So basically, he has previously done Let's Show X Gizaudio Galileo and as well as Binary Chopin. So for me, when I listen to the DaVinci, I actually feel like Timmy has a slight, slight bit of attraction towards neutral sounding earphones, neutral and basically detail focused kind of sound signature. But the DaVinci is a little different, and it is a new tuning from his side. And when I listened to the set at the event and I met Timmy, I instantly told him that, Timmy, this is your best set so far. And he was like, wow, you really love your bass. Well, that's the thing that we are going to talk about in today's video. First of all, a little thanks to HiFi Go for sending in the unit of DaVinci for the purpose of a review tour in India. I will be having the custody of the unit after the tour is done, and there is no monetary benefit involved for me for doing anything else or saying positive or negative about the pair in this video. All the impressions are based on my own usage experience. If you guys want to check out more technical details or maybe want to purchase a unit, you guys can go and check out in the link from the description section below. Well, let's begin with design and build quality part. Dunu has been known for their amazing design for their earphones, and same can be said for the beautiful Gizaudio DaVinci over here in my hands. The pair has completely resin material ear cavities with metallic with wooden face covers that look really cool and elegant. Basically, each face cover has a texture of its own. Each face cover has a unique wooden texture of its own. So each face cover, each pair, each unit looks entirely different to the other. Even the left and right ones would have different textures, and it is really cool looking. About build, the build is robust. It is light in weight and has this ergonomic shape as well, so the fit is quite good. The pair sits comfortably into my ears and provides me with good isolation from the surrounding noises. I've been using the set with 3 different kind of ear tips. First I tried the Dunu SNS, really good fit. Then I tried the Dunu Candy tips. They were a little harder to get onto the pair, but apart from that, really good fit. And then I got the Divinus Velvet. These are my favorite ear tips, and these work like a charm. These are my current favorite. Basically, these are absolutely amazing for any kind of earphones that I have given to them so far. With the DaVinci, I have been using these with the Divinus Velvet extensively, and these are my go-to pairs for nowadays. So basically, all the impressions are also based on with the Divinus Velvet ear tips. Moving ahead onto the drivability part, the pair is quite easy to power. There is nothing to worry about in that regard. I have personally used it with a bunch of sources, including my recently acquired Kain 7 X2 X305 Pro and Kain 3 Ultra and Q-Style M15i. So basically, yes, all these gear are slightly on the mid-fi to high-end segments, but I just want to give them the best. But the pair is quite nice to power and drive. Also, I want to talk about the cable. Dunu has always treated their IMs with good quality cables. This one is no exception over here. We have a really cool cable with this. I guess this is the DUW02 or something like that. It has interchangeable termination plug system. It is light in weight, so doesn't drag the earphones down, and provides helps in getting a good comfort with the set while listening. Now on to the sound quality part for the Dunu X Gizaudio DaVinci. Like I said earlier in the video, when I tried the pair at CanJam, that was the final prototype, the final tuning that has been finalized. So I liked the pair there itself, so how would I hate it now? Basically, the pair has a musical and slightly warm sound signature. You get a good punch into the lower end. It has a punchy presentation. It has good rumble into the sub bass section, but the overall bass presentation on the DaVinci has a bit of emphasis onto the mid bass section. The bass into the mid bass has good weight to it, it has good punch to it, and the best part is it is nicely in a controlled region basically, so you won't get an overwhelmingly bassy response, but you get an amazing level of punch to complement the other frequencies well, and not into the bass head category basically, but a good punch. Next up, the mid-range. The mid-range lower mids has a bit of warmth from the punchy mid-bass section, but I won't call it muddy. It maintains a good clarity and good clean presentation into the mid-bass section. The instruments like acoustic guitars, pianos, they have a really nice timbre to them and nice tone to them. Yes, a hint of warmth is there, but I won't call them to be colored by any means. They sound quite accurate in their presentation. Next up, the upper mid sections is slightly forwarded. We have slightly forwarded vocals. They are not too into the phase, but maintains good position so that you can feel a part of the music and feel yourself as being a part of the music. The vocals, they're one of the core features of the DaVinci sound. They sound quite lively and emotional. Vocals have good texture as well, and they don't sound fatiguing or maybe sharp at even at louder volume, so you can increase the volume and you won't feel any kind of sharpness either. Next up, the treble region. The treble region is quite safely tuned. It is completely inoffensive, has no harshness to it, no sibilance to it, so quite a clear and sibilant free treble region. But I would say it is not for treble heads, because they might require some more punch, some more bite to the treble. But apart from that, I don't feel any issues with the treble. It is nice and safely executed. So quite an amazing overall balanced presentation, I would say. Next up, about the technicalities part. First of all, soundstage. Soundstage has good width, but the depth is exceptional, so it gives a 3D feel and captivates the listener. The width is also not onto the intimate side, it is more into the immersive sound. It immerses you with its 3D presentation, and you won't feel any kind of lack of air into the treble region or the overall soundstage. It sounds quite open thanks to the amazing depth to the stage. Next, the layering and imaging is quite nicely executed. You can pinpoint different and you can accurately pinpoint and identify different instruments even in busy tracks like Billie Jean by Michael Jackson or Master of Puppets by Metallica. Overall, quite a good sounding pair of earphones. Now I would like to put on some kind of comparison. Okay, so I briefly listened to the Gizaudio HiFi recently, which basically has the same kind of driver configuration, 2 dynamic drivers and 4 balanced armature drivers. So how about that one? So first of all, the overall sound signature. The DaVinci has a slight bit of W-shaped sound signature. The upper mids are pushed forward, while the Gizaudio HiFi has more of a V-shaped sound signature profile. The HiFi has more punch to the mid bass, more speed, and hard hitting one. Basically, bass heads would be liking the HiFi, and it also has more sub bass rumble as well, like subwoofer kind of thing. So for bass heads, I would say HiFi may get a better sound for you. But when we come to the mid range, I personally feel that Dunu DaVinci has more emotions and to the vocals, and has more connection to the vocals, and more texture and better tonality for both vocals and instruments as well. So for mid-range lovers who like to listen to vocal-centered music, who like to listen to instrumental music, who like to listen to some jazz, who like to listen to some basically some music that has more of a natural presentation, I would feel like DaVinci might be the better choice for them. Next up, the treble region. Treble region, both the sets is quite safely tuned, although I would say that the Dunu DaVinci has a slight bit of smoother presentation into the treble region, which is more to my liking. Well, that's about the comparison. Also, I would like to add about soundstage. Soundstage on the HiFi is goes more onto the wider side, while this one has deeper soundstage and has a more 3D feel to it. Well, that's about the comparison part. So for bass heads who love and want a lot of bass, maybe boosted bass, they might prefer the Hi4. But for musical presentation, my personal pick would be onto the Dunu DaVinci. Well, to conclude the today's video, I absolutely loved the Dunu DaVinci. Like I mentioned to Timmy before at the event as well when I met him, that it is one of his best collabs so far. Out of all the three earphones that he has so far collabed, the Dunu DaVinci is probably one of the best in my opinion, basically based on my sound signature. In order to mention some of the cons for the set, I would say there is nothing much to talk about, but treble heads might not like the pair because they might want some more energy. Apart from that, it is really hard to pinpoint something in the Dunu DaVinci. Well, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my today's video. It was all about the Dunu DaVinci. If you guys have any questions related to the DaVinci, you guys can ask me in the comment section below. And if you are not subscribed to me yet, please do subscribe. I'm regularly posting some HiFi audio related content on this channel. Well, that's Pulkit signing off. Thank you so much.